So I'm back with another video. Today in front of me is the 2025 Toyota Camry XSE. As you can see, this one is the luxurious sporty version of the Camrys. Do a full walk around, I'll do a quick review, detailed review actually. Then we take it on a road test and see how it performs. I'm gonna open the hood and talk about what engine is in it, because now they have all the 25 models or hybrid. Open. Latch for the hood is right here. Trunk stuff. Alright, so underneath the hood of the 2025 Toyota Camry XSE is a 2.5 liter 4-cylinder engine with 3 hybrid motors and the ECVT transmission. This naturally aspirated 4-cylinder puts out around 232 horsepower, because this vehicle, the XSE model, is all-wheel drive, so it gets 232 horsepower. The standards get only 225. But let's talk about the new waffle style grille or honeycomb style grille, which I think is pretty sleek. You get the new headlights. I'll do one more lock or unlock, and you see kind of lights up a bit. Still have the working vents over here for better traction and better airflow to the engine. Talk about the tire ratings on these. These are 19-inch rims, 19-inch tires. The tire ratings on this is 235 by 40 R19, so it's 19-inch rims. Pop the trunk. Let's talk about trunk space. Actually, so this is a new taillights. You see the crab claw taillights, and you have your OHEV, which is Toyota's hybrid system, and then you get your XSE badge back here, blacked out Camry script, and the low profile spoiler. But for trunk space in this car, you get around the same trunk space as you would with the previous year. You get underneath, lift. You have a spare tire, a compact spare tire, a jack tool, and a lug tool. A compact spare tire down here. We'll close it back down. Also have a front license plate holder. That being said, let's take a look at this massive panoramic sunroof. I'll open the door, get in the back seat, and talk about the rear seat dimensions. So in the rear seat of this car, you get 2 USB ports. You have a USB-A and a USB-C port, and you also get a vent right here. Cup holders, armrest. This one got the black leather interior, and you also get pockets in the back of the seat. That being said, let's hop on the inside, start it up. We're gonna talk about the features. So in this one, you have a 12.3 digital dash, and you also get a 12.3 entertainment screen. Continue. Gonna turn the AC down. I like how easy they make it in this car. You don't have to do anything really digital to get to like your AC controls and stuff. You could just press buttons. But all your light, your traction control, your cluster dimmer, your gauge cluster dimmer or light, whatever, it's right here. By press of a button. Your trunk, to open your trunk, you gotta press this button right here, or to open your fuel cap, you press this button right here. To control your mirrors, it's kind of like a joystick. You just play with it. You select which one and play with it. But let's go take a look at the window sticker. This car is so quiet, it's running right now, you can't even tell. Okay, so on this window sticker, this car gets about 47 miles per gallon combined, 48 in the city, 40 on the highway. But here's a window sticker. I will have this in the description just in case I miss anything. So if I miss anything, it's right here on this window sticker. All right, guys, so with that being said, now we're gonna take this car on a road test. We're gonna start it up one more time. So turn it off for a second, adjust my seat. This car is now equipped with Toyota Safety Sense 3.0. And we take it on a road test. It's so quiet on the inside. It has laminated glass to like minimize the road noise and stuff. It's like really quiet on the inside. But let's get it. Based off all the creators I've seen did a review of this car, they said it drives like it's really sporty, and it's just like the perfect combination. So let's see for ourselves. They said it handles really well and so forth. So far I can vouch for how quiet it is on the inside. It's way quieter than the SE, because I drove the SE in my previous video. You probably see this video after it, but I drove the SE in one of my older videos, like 2 days old, and that one was a bit louder on the inside, even though it was still quiet compared to other cars. So far so good. This car is equipped with lane assist, adaptive cruise control, pre-collision warning, and it has a more revised braking. In the rear you have new suspensions and so forth. 6 speakers. You have 6 JBL speakers in this one. That's 2. Massive sunroof. And your different drive modes. You get wireless charging pad also. I'll put my phone on that. 2 USB-C ports up front and the USB-A. Over here you have your sport mode, eco mode, and normal. Then you get your auto hold and EV mode, and your electronic parking button is right here. I'm gonna put it in normal. We're gonna do a U-turn, come back down, take it around, and talk about how it drives. Hands-free. I really like the feel of the steering wheel. It's really meaty. It returns to center great. It's actually a great car. Put my Apple CarPlay on. I was listening to some Drake for this video, but I can't play it because copyright and stuff like that. But yeah, it's tight. We're gonna enjoy this 2025 Toyota Camry XSE. Let it be. Let's see, we're gonna put it up a notch. We're gonna close this. Cruise control is right here. Adaptive cruise control, reset. Green. Let's see how this car makes a U-turn. Return. That's right in the middle. Okay, that's not too bad. Turn radius on it is not that bad. So far I could say it's a really great car. It handles well. It does everything how you'd want it to. Like, I've seen people complain that it's not much power, but you can't really expect more power from an economy car, if you know what I mean. I think it has a perfect amount of torque, the perfect amount of power. Let's see how the suspension handles this bump. Handle it like a champ. Stop sign. The brakes though, however, like you gotta apply a bit more pressure than you think you'd have to. I could say that because like they take a while to just lock up. They like run a bit. But I'll sit tight unless you can also hear the hybrid motor has 3. This one you also get heated seats, heated, well, the rear defrost, the front defrost. Over here passenger also get heated seats. I'm not really a fan of the black leather interior on this one. I really like the red interior. Storage down here also. It's just my GoPro battery. Rear seats. What is y'all favorite color to see on interiors? Just storage down here. You get a cup holder. I'm gonna put my AirPod over there in the storage, but you get 2 cup holders. And you also, well, you don't get this comes off. 2 cup holders, storage, wireless charging pad, already went over that. Your hazard light is right here. You get storage in here, and I forgot, but in this one you also get these chargers. All right, so with that being said, we're gonna see how it handles. This road is a bit more windy, has a bit more turns than all the straights. So far, I personally think it's an amazing car. I still can vouch for the lower road noise. I don't feel it as much, but let's see how it handles on these turns. And this car also has lane assist. It was assisting through the turns, but not that well. Like I departed, like I left the lane a lot of times, so I wouldn't recommend on turns. Slow. It's a nice Camaro. But other than that, this car is really amazing. Like I'd buy this car. It's like a really amazing car. But with that being said, I'll be quiet and let's just enjoy the POV road test of this 2025 Toyota Camry XSE. Actually, I'll show you the adaptive cruise mode right now. So the car will departure. Lane assist on. Try to make it leave. It will leave. But here's a turn. Gonna accelerate into it. It handles it like a champ. It handles all its turns like a champ. I don't have much to complain about this car handling its turns. There go the lane departure assisting right now. Take my hands off the wheel. does a really good job at making turns. Right up behind this RT. And for 47 miles per gallon in the city, I think this car really gets a lot of miles in the city and the highway, because they're really just like 1 mile difference. So you could possibly get 50 miles per gallon in the city or on the highway, all depending. Like if you try to get it, I feel like it shouldn't be hard for you to achieve 50 miles per gallon in the city. $328. Also like the fact that this car and the XSE, not the XSE, the SE, I haven't been in the lower trims as yet, but they pick up on stop signs, and also the speed limit, it shows up in here, which I think is pretty cool. But I'll be quiet from now on and just let the car do all the talking for itself while I cruise back. So far, for you guys who have test driven any of the 2025 models for the Camry, comment below what you think about it. Like, what do you think about the noise on the inside? Because I can't be one of the only ones that says it's like really quiet on the inside compared to like the previous models or so. I personally think it's really quiet on the inside. And also that 2.5 liter 4-cylinder is also really quiet. And in sport mode, you do get a stiffer suspension feel. It's a bit more torqueier. I'll cut my speed so I could show you. Cut my speed to like 30, then I punch it. It gets a bit more, a little bit of power. It's not, I'd say, more torque here, just a little bit of power you get. But for an economy car, I think it's perfect. Also really like these fake vent style gloss black finish that's on the dash. I think that's one of the cool features. Also, you get paddle shifters behind the steering wheel, and you have your shifter where you could do it too. It's a 6-speed auto. CVT transmission. But that's it for today's video on this 2025 Toyota Camry XSE. My next video is probably gonna be on a Toyota Tacoma or a Toyota Camry, the 2025 XLE, and this is the luxury and sport version. So stay tuned. I'll see y'all in my next video.